Number 38, you're looking at a triangle and you're transforming it by reflecting it across the line of negative identity and then rotating it 90 degrees in a clockwise manner about the origin. So what we're looking to do is, well, first of all, I'm going to tell you that's tiny and I have a hard time seeing it. I'm not particularly good at envisioning it. Some of you are pretty good at figuring out, well, if it's like this, when I reflect it, it's probably going to be like that, and then rotating it up, something like that. I mean, it could be that simple for some people. I will tell you that I'm not real good at that, and I like to just verify. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and just make, even though there aren't coordinates on that, so the actual coordinates are not the important thing. I'm going to take this triangle. I'm going to graph the line of negative identity, y equals negative x. Okay. Now, to reflect it, this is how I kind of count the reflections. Okay. I always reflect it at 90 degrees to the line, and so straight down like that, that's at 90 degrees. That point then should go exactly that way, but in the opposite direction. Okay, so if this is A prime. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing right here. This point right here, 2 diagonals, I hopped over to hit it 90 degrees, which means from this point right here, I need to go 1, 2 more. And if this is B, this is B prime. Okay, then I do the same thing. That point right there, 1, 2, 3 and a half is how many I jumped to get to the line. So I'm going to go a half, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I end up right here. So if that point was C, C prime is the new one. So this is how I reflect. I reflect across y and y equals x and y equals negative x by sliding down the diagonals. Now then, if I wanted to rotate that, you just have to remember that you can probably envision rotating it around the origin 108 clockwise, means this direction, okay, by 90 degrees. But again, I just feel the need to be a little bit more exact because I kind of get a little bit lost on these sometimes. So just remember that this point, if it's with the origin and you're going 90 degrees, you're making a 90-degree angle. So A prime, it's going to go across here. It goes across just a single diagonal. It's going to end up right there and become a double prime. Okay. Now then, the next one is not going to be a 90-degree angle because remember it's around the origin. Excuse me. It is going to be a 90-degree angle. It's just not going to be exact like this one is across a diagonal because you've got to go across 3. So I'm going to go across 3 diagonals in this direction. There. Or diagonally across 3 squares. Okay. And so this is my B double prime. So I have 2 sides of my triangle now. And then C, okay, with the origin, this is the angle. And you'll notice that I crossed a single diagonal across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different blocks. And so I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is right there. So I'm going to go there and drop a point. And that's my C double prime. So if I've got these 3 points here, I know that this is where that ends up. Right here. In which case, going back to this question, again, the answer is D.